What's up, everybody? Today we're doing the big boys. We are doing Tomahawk ribeye steaks on our Traeger grill. So the first thing we're gonna do is we got our Tomahawk steak all nice and trimmed up. Now I'm gonna use, so usually I make my own rubs, but this blackened Saskatchewan rub from Traeger is actually really good on beef. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna season it up. We're gonna get both sides. All right. We're gonna let that sweat for about 15 minutes. I got the Traeger grill outside set up to 225. I got my Weber grill ready to sear at about 400 degrees, so we'll see you in about 15 minutes. All right, everybody. So we got our Traeger set to 225. So the first thing we're gonna do, we got 2 sticks of butter, we got thyme, we got rosemary, and we got some chopped up garlic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this here in a pan. I'm gonna let that melt down while that steak is inside sweating. We'll be back. All right, we got our Weber grill fired up between 450 and 500 degrees. So that's pretty perfect for what we're about to do. We're gonna give this steak a sear, about 2 minutes each side, and then we're gonna transfer it to the Traeger afterwards. Here we go. I'm gonna leave it on there about 2 minutes and give it a flip. All right, been about 2 minutes on side one. Now what I do is, at the 1 minute mark, I'm actually striping it. So in about a minute I'm gonna do that. We'll be back and we'll stick it on the Traeger. All right, so while that steak is finishing its sear, we're gonna come over here. So our butter, garlic, and our thyme mixture is all looking real melted down and pretty and incorporated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour it into this insulated cup, drop it down, and then this way, when I put the Tomahawk in there, I'm gonna pour all this over the top of it. All right, looks like we're just about ready, so we'll see you in a second. All right. Let's get this steak on the grill. So we got a good stripe and sear on there, as you can see. So she's ready to go. So I'm just gonna transfer it on over this. And I'm gonna take that butter bath and I'm gonna just drop it all over the top of this thing. That looks great. All right, so what I'm looking for is an internal temperature of about 125, 130 degrees before I pull it off. We're going for medium rare. So I'm gonna leave this on here at 225 for about 20 minutes and then I'll flip it. All right, so the steak has been on about 45 minutes. I checked it after 20, I poked it, it didn't feel right. So then I checked it and it was way low. So now I just checked it, been on about 45 minutes at 225 and we're sitting around 100 degrees. So I'm gonna flip it and let it ride the rest of the way and stick a probe in. Looking good. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull this off between 125 and 130 degrees and then I'm gonna let it rest. All right, so we took the Tomahawk all the way to about 128 degrees. I pulled it off, put it in the oven, I let it rest for about 10 or 15 minutes. So we should be seeing a perfect medium rare. Moment of truth. Boom. I did it. Nice. I'm gonna have to try some of this. Oh, that's big. That's how you do steak.